When I was very young, we had moved into this new house in like this very rural area. I moved from Joplin to this area. And so I remember like sitting in the kitchen with my sister, and we see like through our kitchen window this like old lady like walking across the yards, because it was like rural, like I said, so then like all the yards were connected, no fencing. And that's what that means. And so this old lady with like this tub is like walking through all the yard, and then my mom goes out and like meets her in the middle, and like you see her like in this conversation. She comes back and she's like, that old lady just gave us cookies as like a welcome thing. And like the main point of the story is that we moved away and then she died. And it's just weird how time passes. It makes me feel weird.
So Biscuit reminds me of the book. I think it was called Biscuit, the Easy Reader books about the dog. Thank you, you got it. So they remind me of that, and the dog in that was either a golden retriever or a lab. Doesn't matter, I have a dog. He's great, his name is Bear. And when we got Bear, we were so stoked. But as dogs do, they get into some puppy shit. And so the one way that like Bear, when we first realized, oh no, he's gonna be a little troublemaker, was one day he was running around the backyard and he was throwing some stuff up in the air and catching it on its way down. And we were just like, weird, what is he playing with? That doesn't look like one of his tennis balls or one of his, what are they called? Ropes? Toys? Sure. And so, and then we went out there and we realized he had found like a nest of like baby bunnies. And so he had grabbed them and was throwing them up in the air. So my mom and my sister were like wrangling him and they tried to save him. One of them died. It was very sad. The rest of them though, we saved. Good old homes, loving family.
When I think of Biscuit, I think of Flaky. And when I think of Flaky, I think of Skin. So when I was in, I think it was 10th grade, I was in choir. And at the end of the year, you weren't in choir, that's okay. The choir teacher would make us all go outside and play kickball. And naturally, I want everyone to like me, so I tried really hard. But I was wearing Crocs. And so I took them off, but I had socks on, and I was like, I don't want to run barefoot, so I ran around with my socks on. I was doing really good, I'm very athletic, naturally. And so then I would get home, like, my feet hurt, and I would take my socks off, and I had the fattest blisters on my feet. A week goes by, they're still there. Another week goes by, it's full of pus. So I cut it open with my little pocket knife, and then like I kept the skin on my the side of my like desk on accident. I forgot it was there, and it dried up, and it was just dry skin.
Biscuit also makes me think of an old neighbor I had. I was in 2nd grade, and I lived in this like house that we were renting that was owned by the house next door. It's a weird situation, but I used to visit like the old woman that lived over there a lot, and the only memories I have of her is her like teaching me how to play like that, is it chopsticks on the piano?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that, and also she had a collection of those like animatronic like holiday like stuffed animals that would sing. And I still have nightmares from that, because she had like 30 lined up on her kitchen counter, and I don't think she ever used her kitchen.
Biscuit! Biscuit!
You got me.
What are you doing outside?
Well, I got upset. I don't like when you say like degrading names and terms. Like, I know I'm plump and stuff.
I thought it was a cute nickname. I
I
thought,
don't like it. You think I'm cute?
yeah, I think the nickname's cute. And you are.
Maybe that is why you invited me to your tenting party in the woods. I thought there would be more people, but...
Oh, you know, two's company. And why wouldn't, that's the saying, two's company and who needs anyone else, right? Right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You wanna get this tent set up? I got all the sticks out and all the tent out.
Sure, I've never done one before, but I'll try.
Oh. So you get on,
Good.
nothing. I'll get, How about you get on the other side?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I want to get this.
You're
turned
in
up.
charge.
Okay. Oh, Marjorie. I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
You'd gone. I didn't know you had puberties.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of people didn't think I'd be pretty, but they were wrong.
Honey, I just want you to know that you will never be pretty.
You're my mom.
Yeah, and that's why I'm being honest with you. My mom was never honest with me. She'd say things like, "You're so thin," and then later in life I got called like Biscuit. Like, who gets called Biscuit, you know? I don't know.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah. So, I want to turn the mirror around. I don't want to stare at it too long.
Okay. Biscuit.
So your mom said you'd never be pretty? That's so weird.
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. She's a real one. But like, the real reason I said yes to coming out here is, I guess I saw potential in you. I don't know. Like,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
What kind of potential are we talking about? Like,
Well, you know I don't have the best GPA, and I wanted you as my lab partner, and I don't know.
ooh.
I guess we could kiss. I don't know.
You wanna what?
I want to kiss you. I want to kiss your mouth.
I don't know if I'm getting mixed signals from you. You're saying you wanna kiss
I get it.
my
I'm
mouth?
confusing. I get it.
Marjorie!
Just listen.
Marjorie!
I want to be understood. And
Marjorie.
you get it. You're math. I'm like family and consumer sciences.
Marjorie, I can't tutor you. I have mixed interests.
What do you mean? Is it because I'm too much of a woman for you?
Yes, I have two passions in life, and they're math and you. And if I do both at the same time, it's gonna get real weird. Cause you know what happens when you're feeling real good and you watch the Discovery Channel, and then you feel real good to the Discovery Channel. I'm afraid that I'm gonna.
Honey, you've been watching this for like 10 hours.
Yeah?
Honey, why are you twitching like that?
No reason, Mom. I feel great. I love leopard seals.
You're sweating.
Mom, I don't think now's the best time to touch me.
Danny!
What?
He's being weird again.
I got it.
It's apes fucking, Danny!
No,
10 hours of this! It's raw! You can see like the baboon's ass!
I like the way I like science,
Whoa,
okay?
whoa,
Just watch porn like a normal goddamn son!
Let's let the boy be a boy. Come on, it's America.
Look at that magic happening over there. Those two penguins are getting around.
It's almost like, forgive me for saying this, kind of like. It's kind of beautiful. It's like, God brought these creatures on Earth and then they're just reproducing.
Yeah, I'm getting so hard right now. I've never felt this way about birds before. I mean, I got into natureography and animals because I really loved Animal Planet as a kid, but
Yeah.
I don't know, something about the way that those feathers are flapping. I don't know. I want to look. I'm just being anthropomorphic here, okay?
Look, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be leaving the Animal Planet channel. I just don't get as much out of it anymore. I think I'm moving to history.
Girls say what? Moving to history.
Moving to the history channel. I get more out of it, you know, recounting America's greatest like mistakes. It just makes me
But we're capturing animals' greatest mistakes right here. Every time that like foreplay doesn't work right. You know what? There's magic to this. You used to love this.
I used to love it. And now I love reenacted war scenes. I'm gonna snap this boom mic over my knee now because I'm so fed up. Snap!
No! Emily, come in here. Emily, come in here now. Look at that window.
Oh,
So much possibility, so much hope. I have an idea.
what?
Fences keep people in. Fences keep people out. Fuck fences. I want them gone. I want them all gone. I want them gone.
Papa,
Yes.
can I go back to bed?
Emily, no. Not just yet. We are gonna go tear out each fence, wire, wood, I don't know, what else is a fence made of? I don't know and I don't care. Emily. We're gonna get them. Get your backpack, get your good shoes, and pack yourself a snack. I got my special hammer. Emily, are you ready?
I can't reach the snack shelf, Papa.
Emily, come on, you're not good for anything. God, you should not have a child when you're not ready. 17 years old and still fertile.
Who's that?
Emily,
Oh. Yes, Papa?
will you carry my hammer?
Oh.
Jesus. Okay, listen. I know it's hard.
Papa.
When I dreamed of having a child and you appeared at my front step. And I let you in my home, and I took care of you, and I loved you, and your eyes may be the way they are, but they are you.
Papa?
But I need you to be focused tonight.
Okay, focus.
I'm running for governor.
Oh.
I want everyone to run amok. I want fences to be gone.
Okay.
I want to burn things.
Okay,
I want
Papa.
to break things.
Okay, Papa.
With safety
Okay.
first. I am a father, friggin' cries.
Well, honey, I think I'm gonna hit the hay.
Should I'm ready to go to bed too if you want me to.
You can. I think I'm gonna clean up some of the dishes from dinner.
Okay.
Wait. Come look at this. Is it just me, or do you? Thank you. Do you see two people like shuffling around our fence?
Are they taking our fence?
Wait.
Here, wait 1 second.
Act like you're not.
What are they? Is there actually? Where'd they go?
You're a figment of your imagination.
I think it's a figment of our imagination.
Happens every day, man.
Oh.
There we go.
Anyway, I guess I'll just clean these. Whoa! Wait! Hey! Whoa! I'm not seeing things. I mean, I am. Those are things. I'm not not seeing things. I'm seeing.
Oh, Joe.
Oh.
Please help. My daughter's sick. We were just trying to find help. Do you mind?
Let's go outside and answer the.
Yeah, come on. Oh, it's people. Haven't you heard? The world's falling apart. Help us.
Papa,
Emily, what do you need to say
I
out
think
loud?
they found out we tore down their fence.
You know, there's a reason that people don't wear fleece pants around, and that is because they are itchy as fuck. So, anyway, I'm over it. Let's bring out our second team of the night. Bug Country Money?
Yeah! Bug Country Money!
We got country representation. We got, what's the next
Dollar
one?
bills.
are Bug Country Money! And we need a suggestion of anything at all.
One word, any word.
Please, God, say something. What did you say? What did you What did you say? Wine. Wine? I have umbrella. Umbrella.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I had a Build-A-Bear. Like many children in this area do, because there's a Build-A-Bear in the mall, which I used to love to go into. I would literally like jumping out of my pants with joy because I got to go to freaking Build-A-Bear and put a heart in this thing, and then I got to get it a hat. And this hat was an umbrella hat. And I was a small child and an odd child. So that means I took the Build-A-Bear home and made that hat my own. So I would go up to the bus stop, and I remember one day it was raining really hard, and I had my Build-A-Bear umbrella hat on my head, and I was sitting there holding it like this, and a kid came up to me by the bus stop, you know, as you do, you're waiting there, and he looks at me and he goes, "So are you going to school for being a clown or something? Or is it show and tell?" And I was like, "No, this is how I like things to be worn." And then he was like, "You look really stupid." And then I started crying, and we got on the bus, and I went to school and cried to my teacher. It was a very sad day.
So umbrellas makes me think beach, makes me think Dick Van Dyke and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang makes me think when I watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for the first time as a kid, we had this big box of fudge pops in the freezer, and I would go and get a fudge pop like every 30 minutes of the movie. So now every time I think Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I think, God, I could go for a fudge pop. Another thing that I think about when I think about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is the fact that it was written by Ian Fleming, who also wrote the James Bond books, which is really weird. And it was directed by Roald Dahl, who wrote, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which, surprise. Fudge Pops, very hungry. The Child Catcher, very frightening, very strange. Umbrellas.
Once when I was a kid, I had a really shitty babysitter. Do you guys know the Schwan Man? Yeah. Anyone familiar with the Schwan Man? One time my mom decided to order Dippin' Dots. Does anyone know what Dippin' Dots are? I was so psyched. These motherfuckers were like 6 to a pack for like $35. Like they were like hot commodity. I love ice cream. I had the shitty babysitter one time. She stole one of the Dippin' Dots. This motherfucker came into my house to babysit me for 3 hours and stole one of my Dippin' Dots, and I started crying. She ran into the bathroom and locked herself in the bathroom. I went into my room and I started crying because I was like, this bitch sucks. Like there was a bunch of other shit that was absolutely terrible that she did. Then she came into my room and she was like, "I'm so sorry," and I was like, "I'm just crying because I'm sad you have to leave," and that's why I let people run over me. And I don't like babysitters that much.
Umbrella makes me think of Rihanna. Ella makes me think of Ella Enchanted, which makes me think of Anne Hathaway, which makes me think of the new Ocean's 8 movie with all the ladies. And ladies makes me think of love.
So, umbrella makes me think of the little umbrella I keep in my car. My car's always a mess because there's always rocks in there. Not because I work with rocks, just because they get stuck in my shoes. And I'm always bringing home rocks, and it's bad. Like I've got a bottle of acid to test what rocks they are, like hydrochloric acid. It's fine, it's diluted. Under a safe environment, it's fine. I have lots of dangerous weapons in my home, not purposefully. I've got a rock hammer. It's got a Jacob staff about this tall. It measures rock sections. I made it myself. I'm very proud of it. I'm very bad at going. I can't ever seem to remember what apartment is my own. Don't know why. I've walked into my neighbor's apartment before, and I just walked in. I was looking down at my phone, and I thought it was my apartment. I opened the door, and I looked around. I was like, oh my God, you decorated the place. And they looked at me. They're just like, who the fuck are you? And I was like, I don't know why. And that was the most scared I've ever been. And then a year later, they did the same to me. They walked into my apartment. I still don't know their names.
Look. Whoa! Whoa! Have you seen this many rocks, bro? No! No! Rocks from the outside! I brought them inside, man! These buddies, look. This one has sparkles. We showed the ladies on our dates yesterday, Jeremy. Yeah. Dick rocks, man. Look at this one.
Where is my co-host? Get in here, co-host.
Sorry, I'm late. Yeah.
You know you shouldn't keep Dick Rock waiting.
I like that.
You see, Dick Rock, which is me, is the most successful nighttime talk show host in Michigan.
And I'm the second.
I guess technically that's true.
Let me know whenever you're ready to start.
Live in 5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dick Rocks, and this is Radio City, Michigan, on the television.
What's up, Grand Rapids? Woo! We're here to bring you fast news and quick. Are you ready?
News number 1. Today there was a man, and he was shot. Very sad.
And later on, that man lived. So not sad.
News number 2. Today there was a robbery in the city.
Woo, 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 woo. And they stole a lot of things, including money, guns, and drugs.
Oh my God, you saved my life. How did you do that?
Pure luck.
What's in your stomach?
It's a gun.
What?
But I'm not going to use it on you. Maybe.
What do I have to do to stay on your good side?
You need to tell me the recipe to your fry sauce.
My fry sauce?
Yes. If you tell me the ingredients, you can live.
It's not hard, man. Just put the gun down.
I can't. It's in my shirt. Here. Let's just talk like civilized people. If you were to write the recipe down, what would you start with?
I'd start with mayonnaise.
Okay. Mayonnaise. Do you have a piece of paper?
I have a hand.
I have a pen.
We can write it on my hand.
Sure. Mayonnaise.
And then there's pepper.
Pepper, how much?
You know, just
Like a lip, like a.
a divot of pepper.
You're tuning in live. What you're seeing right now is a real-time happening.
And
What's next?
it's really simple. It's just sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Sweet baby.
I think you're making a recipe.
barbecue sauce.
If it doesn't look like butterscotch pudding, you've made it wrong. It's gotta have that really thick, disgusting texture.
Dippin' Dots.
Speak up, sweetheart.
I know, Mom, I'm really trying.
No, you're doing great,
Okay.
sweetie. Just
Let me try from a different direction. Yeah? Okay. Only you can eat Dippin' Dots. Damn it. Mom, I'm never gonna land this role.
oh, honey, come here.
My IMDb is just gonna be that I was on Mad Men.
Hush, 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 hush. Look in my eyes. Are you really looking in my eyes?
I mean, I just...
Deep breaths.
Mr. Ham, Mr. John Ham, we're ready for you.
You've got this, sweetie.
Thank you. That is I, Mr. John Ham.
Follow me to the audition area. It's through this hall, through this hall, through that hall.
This is kind of hallways for Dippin' Dots arena.
Yes, we are labyrinthine. Well, you go stand over there.
All right.
And just do your thing.
Do you mind if I go through my process first?
Yeah,
All right, like 2 minutes, like you just don't judge me.
I gotta get someone else anyway, so.
Okay, cool. Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots, Dipping Dots, Dipping Dots, Dipping Dots, you are the Dipping Dots, the dots of the Dipping Dots, Dipping Dots, Dipping Dots,
Mr. Ham.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm here
This is
for
cute.
the commercial.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, you, whenever you're ready.
You do you.
I actually, I choreographed something, if that's okay.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Backup dancers.
I'm John Ham. I have a huge dick, and I want you to buy my Dippin' Dots.
So how was that?
Oh.
That was phenomenal!
God.
Wow!
Thank you.
Talk about sex appeal.
That is
Just send
acting.
me.
You
Yeah.
are incredible. What if we were to give you a cup of them, and then you
Yeah. A cup of the dots?
yeah, and then you just do what you do.
Okay.
Can you?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get into my zone.
Okay, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Do you hear the Morse code like I do?
I hear something.
Can't quite make it out. I don't know if this is how it works.
I think it's like dot dot dash dot 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 dash.
Wait. War is coming?
That's what you got?
Or American Idol was canceled. It's one of those two. Hold on.
Or
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
That's what I'm hearing as well.
Oh my God.
Paula Abdul.
Abdul.
Oh my God.
They're bringing back the original American Idol when it was actually good.
The world's gonna end.
Guys, so you probably already have, you can see.
Oh, cool.
You guys probably already know Paula Abdul and the one other guy from the original American Idol are already dead. They've been crossed off the list. Armageddon is beginning. And American Idol isn't the first. Britain's Got Talent, shh. The yodeler from season 2, shh. That one ventriloquist, shh. The really creepy girl, you guys know, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She does a thing, shh.
Susan.
Susan Boyle? That was a while ago, but I still count it. Shh.
What are we gonna do as producers?
I don't know. I think we have to call them the big guns.
No.
Did someone call for Dick Rock?
You know, I called for Chris Rock, but that works. That works so great.
Well, I was very famous in Michigan.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
Okay,
until most of the people in Michigan died to the Armageddon.
Did they now?
Yeah, it's like 90% dead, 10% still watching the old Dick Rock.
All right, Dick Rock, could you put this on your head, please? It's just for your own safety.
I think we should like go like pack up, like board up our houses.
I have a game plan. So first, we're going to sneak into the American Idol headquarters, because I think it's a man on the inside. And then we're going to go down this hallway. There's a rope. We're gonna slide down it like we're 5th graders. And then we're gonna walk, and then there's the audition room. And that's where all the deaths have taken place.
Jerry,
Yeah, Janice.
why are you being this dramatic?
I was a musical theater major in college.
And see.
Have you been sitting on the floor the whole time?
Yes.
Does your neck hurt?
No.
All right.
Do your ankles hurt?
No.
All right.
We're just checking in.
Just checking in. How's everybody's ankles and butts?
And spines.
Fine?
I got it okay.
Bad?
Oh.
I see a very strong bad.
What happened to your hand? Okay. I didn't hear it. But I'll take it. All right. All right.
All right. Oh, you guys, you know what? You know, it's that time of the night. It's time for that last team. Okay. Hey.
Sorry.
No, just if you're gonna do it, let me know so I can watch.
It's so we can turn the camera around.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time for our last team of the night.
Canada at its best! Hello, we are Canada at its best. We have a one-word suggestion.
Okay, so I'm from St. Louis, so I live by Six Flags, which is so litty.
That's not St. Louis.
Close enough. I live close enough to Six Flags, and my family would get season passes, and we would just go ham. And especially, we would get so jazzed for Fright Fest in October. However, these bitches were like, let's go on the haunted hayride every year. And I used to be a little pussy ass bitch and I hated that shit. And this one year, I was so traumatized by these clowns chasing us with chainsaws and getting right up to the thing that my mom had to hold me in her lap, hold my ears shut. I held my jacket in front of my face, and the whole time, according to her, I went, I hate clowns, I hate clowns, I hate clowns, I hate clowns for like a 5-minute hayride. And that's why I'm still traumatized by clowns. Okay, I'm also from St. Louis. We have this thing called the City Museum, which is really fun. And when I was little, I went like opening of the City Museum. And they had a circus there. And I was like 6, and I decided I was gonna be a clown. And I went up to one of the clowns and I was like, I'm gonna be you. And they were like, oh, and then I didn't become a clown.
I'm not from St. Louis. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Clowns make me think of It. It's real hot right now. I went to go see it. It was all right. Let's see. I used to work at a movie theater. Couple different times I've worked at movie theaters in my life. Wow, snaps all over the place. It's a fun thing. I used to walk in on people doing clearly sexual things, but like I never actually saw anything. You would just walk in and then they'd like shuffle around, and then they'd be so embarrassed and it'd be dark and my eyes had noticed that I would just be like trying to like see like what actually went down. And I guess it felt really awkward for them, but it was never too bad for me because I couldn't see any peen. So let's see, clowns, movie theaters. Clowns also can be scary. Every year growing up, I used to go to a corn maze. It's a really great time. You'd go and they had this big like corn pit. You could get in the corn pit, sink down into the corn pit.
Say it again.
Corn pit. You sink down into the corn pit. So that was really fun, fall festival thing. Yeah, so clowns, in Chapter 2, the kid from Stranger Things is in it, movie theaters, corn mazes.
I'm so excited to see the live-action Berenstain Bears with you, Stacey.
I could not care less about that fucking movie. All I care about is
That's crazy, Stacey, because all I care about is those. All right, it's getting dark. It's getting steamy in here. We're just trying to watch Berenstain Bears. It's so nostalgic.
our first date.
Please just tell my mom. Oh my. So sorry about that, Stacey. I'm a little off my game.
Yeah, I think I have brain damage.
Let me try this again more gently. You're so sexy, Stacey. We're just trying to watch the movie, man. I can't see shit when you turn your flashlight on. What's up with that? Come on.
What? Watch the movie we're trying. It's too fucking bright in here.
Oh, I can't see. Come on. Stacey, I think I love you.
I know. You feel like chill in the air?
Yeah.
It's almost like we're in a freezer or something.
It's cold.
I know. It's almost like we're in a freezer. Did I already say that?
Where are we? A freezer?
It's like we're in a freezer, right? Yeah, but do you need to wear my jacket?
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't bring it.
Oh.
Do you,
It would have been a good idea.
It would have been
That would have been
good,
good
right?
if you had brought
Because it's like we're in a freezer. So you want to go in the maze now, or you just want to like stand?
Oh, we should go in the maze, I
Okay.
think.
All right. Do you want to? No, it's just like if you wanted to.
But if it seemed like you wanted to.
I
don't necessarily do, but if you want, it seems like you wanted to.
But if you don't, then you
But
don't have to.
I could.
All aboard the hayride!
The hayride's here. You want to use it? All right, let's get on it. Is this the hayride?
Is this the hayride?
Because it's kind of like we're in a freezer out here.
Yes, the hayride is in a freezer.
Because it feels like more like a freezer than a hayride.
Don't touch me, son.
It's
Do you want to hold his hand?
But only if
Only if
you
you
want
want
to do
to.
it. Because we don't have to do it if you don't want to. Oh my God!
Sorry, there was a pumpkin.
Hey, does
Yes,
it
it's
feel
like a
like we're in a freezer in here?
Son, what did I say about touching me?
I'm sorry, it just looked like you wanted to be touched.
Did you want to be touched?
That is.
Honey, going to clown school is not a reasonable career path.
But Mama, I feel a calling for it.
I've never seen you display any interest before now. What sparked that interest, little girl?
I went outside and I went into the forest and I was hanging with my friends, the fairies, and they were talking to a clown. And he said, "Mr. Clown, Mr. Clown," and he did this. And I was like, inspired. And I couldn't breathe because I wanted to be that clown, but I'm just a fairy in the forest. You know, so Mom, it's really hard because I just have to be a clown.
Honey, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to make a quick phone call. You just don't hurt yourself. Ring, 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 ring.
What is it?
My daughter needs immediate psychiatric attention. She's seen clowns in the woods, and she thinks she's a fairy. And there's fairies and there's clowns, and she's both.
Interesting. I'll send someone over.
Thank you so much. It's very urgent, doctor. Honey, have you hurt yourself in there?
No. Yes, I have. I really have.
How did you hurt yourself?
I've been emotionally, Mama. In my heart, I've hurt myself.
Did the clown touch you?
I felt Can I get a ride?
In my shopping cart? Yeah, what the hell? Where are you going?
Aisle 4, the potato.
To the potato. I had to stop for a second. I came down here to get some stuff for like a fall party I'm having. I just need to get like some carrot cake mix and then also some more carrot cake.
Is this your way of inviting me to the party?
No.
Don't you think that's kind of rude though? You're talking about a party right in front of me, to me, and talking about this delicious carrot cake that you're gonna make, and then you don't invite me to your party? That's really rude. We just met. Why are you being so rude? Do you hate me?
Well, I'm thinking about it. Look, do you need a ride? Because the cart's going.
Yeah.
So, why are you riding around in shopping carts as an adult lady?
Well, I figure I would get about 4,000 calories allotted a day.
Why do I gotta stop here? No, go on. I just needed more carrot cake mix.
And I figured that if I burn only 1 calorie, then that means I get all of my calories in one Big Mac cheeseburger. So I can't walk anywhere else. I'm out of my allotted workout.
You know what? I think you could do some funny.
Are you inviting me to the party?
No.
Aw, thanks, stranger. I would love to go to your party.
Yeah,
See,
sure.
everyone goes to parties except for me. Just a girl. Hey,
I don't like the way they were.
is there something on my face? Why is he so rude to me?
I don't know, but I am. You know what? Get in the car. We're going after her. Come on. Hey! Hey! Where'd they go?
I don't see them anywhere.
All right, I guess we just stopped.
Turn around.
Okay. Oh. Excuse me, sir.
You need to be faster. I chose you because you look fast.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Input.
What are you doing?
Stop hitting my owner with your cart.
You can come to my party! God! It's like my 3rd birthday or whatever.
So you finally got a party to go to, and I guess it means you won't be at mine.
No, I don't
Just come in our car.
Yeah, get in the cart, babe.
We're double carting it. Bye.
Oh no, I'm just all alone in this grocery store and I can't find the applesauce and I wish there was somebody who could pick me up and take me to a party.
Hey, do you like riding in carts?
I would love to ride in your car.
Is it working?
It's working. Oh my God, we're doing it.
I think it's happening.
Carol, the kids are suffocating themselves again.
I see a light.
Hey, quit breathing your own carbon dioxide, you fucking twats.
But Papa, it tastes so good.
I didn't fucking bring you into this world in my computer for you to fucking kill yourself in my living room. I pay to clean these carpets. I'm only a waitress. I don't have a lot of money to pay the bills.
Have you kids been hanging out with that girl who plays in the forest?
Maybe.
Are you talking about that fairy girl?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
She said she wants to be. You said you saw a clown?
Yeah, I've seen him 10 times, maybe 11, and he looks like this.
Oh my God. That makes me just want to die.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him?
I don't know.
So you kids, let me get this straight. You kids went out with the one girl, and you also saw the clown in the forest.
Yeah. I saw a clown.
Honey, I'm starting to think there might be clowns in the forest.
Oh, I know there's clowns.
Mama, have you seen the clown?
Let me tell you a little story. Gather around, sweeties.
I'm gathered.
When I was just about 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was in the forest just like you two, and that weird girl from down the street.
Wait, she was still a little girl then?
Yeah.
How old are you, Mom?
Mom, are you 5?
The secret's out. I'm what you call a young and hot mother. Anyway, we derailed from the story. I was in the forest and I saw a clown and he looks like this. Is that the clown you two saw?
Yes.
We saw the same clown.
So can I go back to suffocating myself now?
That was more fun than this conversation.
Yeah. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, Papa.
Honey. As your sister, I feel like we need to confront this trauma. We never really talked about this clown incident. I'm worried about it.
But why are you worried about me, Karen?
Well,
Have I been acting out of the norm? Do I seem like I should be worried about?
I didn't want to bring this up, but the other day you bought size 14 shoes and you wear a size 7. And then the other day I saw you putting your lipstick on your nose and it was red and I thought, why, that's strange. Nobody puts red lipstick on their nose. And then the worst thing happened. I didn't want to see this, but I walked in on you and Chad, you know, doing the dirty and he's